What is going on, all of you renegades out there who stopped by the channel to check out another reaction of Ren 7 Sins. This is Dad of War, and yeah, we got 7 Sins from Ren. I know it's been a while. As you can see, I dressed up as Gru for Halloween, and the princess was a minion, and mommy was a pumpkin, and sister was a vampire. And we had a blast. He was just like, oh wow, looking at all the Halloween decorations and stuff. It was fun. It was a blast. But we're back at it. Got the Pokemon store. So this video is sponsored by Flare TCG.com. If you're into Pokemon, go check out my store. Little startup. Don't have much inventory, but once we sell out, I can order more. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Ren 7 Sins. Welcome back. Okay. Let's restart that. Sorry to interrupt, but I did realize that the video didn't record the lyric video. So it's just a black screen and then a red screen. So bear with it. Yeah, that's always gonna be. So hope you still enjoyed the reaction though. My reaction is legitimate and it's the first time ever hearing the song, so let's continue. Illness is my teacher, so I learn from my sicknesses. It broke my smile. My bones feel old. There lies the body of Ren. Okay. Alright, let's see.
I lay broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate. Pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. Bones of a home where the devil could rest. I cursed the gods, cursed my messiah, cursed my maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Sick boy, 7 I say. Have you ever felt pain? Stomach wrenching, unrelenting. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? Condescending, muscles clenching. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? A rose emerges from the pavement cracks. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallax.
Pain.
Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the...
Hold up. I lay broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate. Ren said in an interview that he once felt so ill he crawled up on the kitchen floor in efforts to control the internal pain. Whilst laying there, he said it felt like I was possessed. Okay, I was gonna say, I felt like he was speaking from like what he experienced. I mean, all of his songs are. Pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. Bones were a home where the devil could rest. I cursed the gods, cursed my messiah, cursed my maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Sick boy, 7 my sins. That sounded wicked the way he whispered it. So pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. A reference to Uninvited, another track off of this album. Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna have to listen to that one. But so I'm taking it that he's saying this sickness is a demon, right? Because it's the sickness is uninvited, and when you have an illness, your white blood cells try to fight that because it's an uninvited guest. But so are demons when you're possessed. They're uninvited. You didn't welcome in. Bones were a home where the devil could rest. I cursed the gods, cursed my messiah, cursed my maker. So basically saying, like I guess laying there saying like, why me? Like, how could this happen to me? What have I done to deserve this? Like basically stuff like that, right? Like he's basically like crying for help in a way, but pissed off that it's happening to him. This is a reference to another track on the album Masochist, where he references killing all these things. Another song I gotta listen to. Okay. There I lay, feeble and thin, and he's sick. Have you ever felt pain? Stomach wrenching, unrelenting. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? Condescending, muscles clenching. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? A rose emerges from the pavement cracks. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallax. Pain. Likely a reference to the poem by Tupac Shakur titled The Rose That Grew from the Concrete. Rose may symbolize Ren growing in spite of being in the pavement, which represents his pain and illnesses. So yeah, I mean, growing, transpiring, elevating, helping, helping others, you know, by him speaking on what he's going through. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass. See, this could be a reference to broken glass being used like a form of the mosaic, and makes sense in the context using the word eulogy, a word that describes praise. This could also make sense because during an interview with Rosalie Elliott, she compares him to being like a mosaic in the sense that he has been broken like glass, but as he is being repaired, he becomes even more beautiful than before with a wide variety of beautiful colors. Okay. This is why I like Genius. Because all of you go out there and annotate this, I'm pretty sure. And you guys know pretty much everything about Ren and help provide a lot of insight, especially in the comment section of my videos. You help me get a lot of insight into who Ren is and what he's been going through. Parallax, usually in an astronomical context, is how an object seems to be in a different place when you change your position or point of view. Eternal parallax might reference how, as we move through time, we see the same events in new ways. The concept of parallax also exists in art, where objects or sculptures might seemingly exist with random placement and orientation until viewed from a specific point. Well, kind of like those different boxes with different paints and different angles, and when you look at it, it changes the way it... Okay. Famous example would be the Darwin Gate in Shrewsbury, England, by the artist Mark Wren. Yeah, if that was like a double or triple that he put right there, and he's actually referencing that that form of art, that artwork, I kind of want to look it up now. Let's see, the Darwin Gate. Oh, let me see. Let me pull it up. What I'm looking at. Switch this to this one. This is what I'm looking at. So if you look at it from that angle, you get that. Right? And then, why can't I scroll? Oh, there we go. And then if you look at it from that angle, it looks like it's closing. That's kind of just breaking it down. Very nice. Switch back. Okay. Yeah, because this one, I mean, I'm understanding the pain references that he's speaking on, but I'm not understanding like the doubles or the parallel meanings that he's meaning under everything. So I'm glad that I'm reading these annotations. But let's continue. This is interesting. It's very poetic, very poetic. Loving every moment of it.
I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain the author. I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain resisting. Pain will come. Pain the mother. I'm the son. Pain that splits you. And too many hits you. The dark and the light will converge to one. Pain that twists you. The heavens dismiss you. The Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. Body bagging me. Zip it up quick, get their things on B. I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, on a matter P.I. Running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright light seizure, dealer, dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the coroner, E-top fuck. 13 years and I've been feeling so stuck. Lucky number 13, just my luck. Empires tumble, rubble and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. In God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped. Angels wept, I bear witness, watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never deep rest, a bed where I'm always depressed, a bed with the human oppressed, a bed for a tomb where I slept, a bed in the room that's a womb for this mess. Sick boy bitten by a tick boy, tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks boy, pain is a gift boy, hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees and I kneel.
I don't understand the way, like the way he bends words to rhyme is insane. Like rhyming up when he went on that whole scheme, the onomatopoeia, run a fever, following a leader, wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener, bright light seizure, dynamite dealer, dine at the table of the corner, eat up. Like, how do you rhyme eat up with all those? Crazy. And that whole scheme he was on was insane. Verse 2, pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruise the apprentice. Pain resisting, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. Pain that splits you in two when it hits you. The dark and the light all converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you. The Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. So is he speaking like pain is the one sculpting his life, writing his life, basically? Like, he is pain, in a sense. Because the pain is the author, so writing his life, pain is the teacher, teaching him that basically everything's pain. I mean, and what he went through, his life is crazy. Alright, let's click on the annotations. Ren has often talked about how acceptance of condition has helped his psychological well-being. For example, during his Twitch stream after the release of High Ren. I gotta watch that Twitch stream. If you guys would like to see a reaction to the Twitch stream, please let me know. Pain the teacher, bruise the apprentice. In this line, Ren is personifying pain. Yes, pain is his teacher, but pain is not new to this world. Pain has learned from their experiences with life just as anyone else has. This is important not only because it says an interesting idea that pain is a real entity that can pass down wisdom from their experiences, but it suggests that trauma, grief, pain, and has a cyclical pattern. Excuse this simplification, hurt people hurt people. If anyone would be an abusive teacher, it would be pain. Huh. Okay. So, like, yeah, he's pain and he's learning from his experiences. He's growing even with the pain. Pain resisting, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. So I'm the son of the pain. Pain that splits you in two when it hits you. The dark and the light all converge to one. I'm guessing the way that I'm taking that is that when the pain hits you, it splits you into two. Either you fall into the darkness or you go into the light. Like you fall into hope that change will come, or you just succumb to the darkness and pretty much give up. Right? What I'm getting. The whole thing here with the lyrics, 4 lines before, pain the author, I accept this, seemed to be a reference to his track High Ren, where he talks about acceptance of the circumstances he lives. The pendulum between light and dark, and also is High Ren, mostly performed as a person who is split in two. Kind of what I got there, in a way. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you, the Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. I'll get that one. The Christian Trinity, of course, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The Holy Spirit, Holy Son, which describes God as 3 persons in one. Ren may be flipping Holy Ghost to Holy Son to hide the importance of the Son, perhaps representing Bren in the lyrics. It's also possible that he just changed it to fit the rhyme. No, I don't think he changed it to fit the rhyme. He meant it. He doesn't do anything unintentionally or for the sake of just rhyming. That's why he bends words. Okay. So that one you guys are going to have to explain to me fully what he meant by it. Because what I'm getting is where he says pain that twists you. Because the dark and the light converge to one, so pain that twists you, so it's all twisted. The heavens dismiss you. Like basically, I feel like he's saying like it's more of a punishment, the pain, and the heavens are dismissing you. Like you're not worthy. Basically, like what you're going through is hell. That's what I'm getting. Body bags, body bagging me. Zip it up quick, a living zombie. He's already saying that he's basically a dead man walking. I search for peace in the belly of the beast. Sick boy, onomatopoeia. I forgot what onomatopoeia is. Let's see. Onomatopoeia are words that sound like the sound they refer to, like crash, moo, or plop. Yeah. The use of the word is a bit confusing. A poll of Ren fans on the Facebook group Ren's Rabbit Hole fans surfaced these theories. Ren's use of the word here is unclear. It may be referring to zip being onomatopoeia. Okay, yeah, because zip. Ren regularly uses double meanings. Here he could be saying sick boy, onomat, IP, I'm running up a fever. It's a double meaning. Referring back to being trapped in his bed for most of the day. That's a crazy stretch right there. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. I feel like Ren's technical ability and his rhyming and his writing, it's I would say it's more thoughtful. There's more behind his meanings and everything that he does than the top artists in the game. And I mean like Lil Wayne, Eminem, who else does all that? I would say like someone who's close to the way that he writes his rhymes would be Jay Electronica. From what I've heard of Jay Electronica, like he makes you think. That's what I feel here. He really makes you think. So I wouldn't put it past him. Running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright light seizure, dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the corner. Eat up. Hold on. Following leader could be referenced to the Korn album Follow the Leader, which track Freak on a Leash is listed and is one of Ren's influences on his playlist. I swear I would have never even thought about that. I do love that song though. I don't like Korn. I don't. I saw them in concert and it put me to sleep. But Freak on a Leash is one song that I do like from them. I think there's like two other ones. But then again, that was a kid when I went to that concert, so I don't know. I was like 5 or 6. Let's see, wanna be me, huh? The grass isn't greener. So I'm basically saying like you don't want to be me. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. Bright light seizure. So I'm guessing he's talking about what's that where you get seizures from like strobes and stuff? Totally. I can't think right now. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Is that what he's referencing to? Dynamite dealer. Like I guess he deals explosiveness. Everything explodes, but not in a good way. I say dine at the table of the corner, eat up. 13 years and I've been feeling so stuck. Lucky number 13, just my luck. So yeah, at the time he wrote this song, he was dealing with it for 13 years. Ren released his album on Friday, October 13th, 2023, and at that time he had been sick for 13 years. Friday the 13th is considered unlucky. Was that a Friday? I'm just gonna go out and say yeah. Let's see, let's go 2023, October. 13th was a Friday. Yeah. Well, lucky number 13, just my luck. Empires tumble, rumble, and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. And see, Ren feels that he has been sick for so long. Not only could empires have fallen at that time, on a cosmic scale, the entire universe may have reached an end in a big crunch. Empires tumble, rumble, and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. Is that what he meant by it? Or does he mean by like the way he's feeling is like the end of everything? Like the pain is just too intolerable. In God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped. Angels wept. I bear witness watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. That's crazy. Gotta read. Yeah, that doesn't really. Okay, so let's see what it's. The God tied a noose. Science tells us that it's suicide the way we live, and still we commit. I'm not sick. We are sick. We are standing on a cliff. In the name of progress, we jump off the precipice. So that was in Sick Boy. But then that would be that he's referring to himself as God. Ren's. Okay, so this is B. These are all the possibilities of what this might mean. Ren's friend Joe Hughes committed suicide by jumping off a bridge, not with the news. So this is likely also an echo of his pain from that event. I don't think that either. Because again, he said God tied a noose to his neck. Oh, no, maybe. It's basically saying like, because God is supposed to give you situations to make you stronger, but sometimes those situations can be misinterpreted. So maybe that's what he means. That like God was pretty much pushing him to his limit, and he felt like a noose was around his neck, and he ended up committing suicide. I don't know. Nooses appear in Ren's other lyrics, for example, in Hi Ren and I Go by many names. Also, some people know me as Hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. That's him referring to God as Hope. And good. But this God tied a noose to his neck. Unless he's referring to God being the devil. You know? Like, because in God we trust is written on money, and money, the love of money, someone corrected me in the previous video in the comment section, but the love of money is the root of all evil. So maybe that's what he's saying. That in God we trust and the money we trust, but the root of all evil, the devil, God tied a noose around his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped. Angels wept. I bear witness watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. So basically the devil influenced them to commit suicide. The angels wept because he was a good spirit, and I bear witness to the whole thing watching it unfold from my bed like it was a dream. Maybe that's what I'm getting. A bed where I never deep rest. A bed where I'm always depressed. A bed with a human oppressed. A bed for the tomb where I slept. A bed in this room that's a womb for this mess. For the birthplace of the mess. Is that where everything started? Where he started getting sick was in his room? The whole bed theme is also a recurring thing in Ren's work, not on his album, but especially in his track Depression, Insomnia, and How to Be Me. He talks about the same things. Did Ren suffer from, does he suffer from that, baby, what's that called when you sleep? Sleep paralysis. Got it. Sleep paralysis. When you're asleep, but you're awake, can't move, but then you hallucinate and you start seeing things. Could that be like a reference to this? Does he suffer from that also? Let me know down below what you guys think this means. Sick Boy, bitten by a tick boy. It just reminds me of Sick Boy. That was a badass song. Tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks, boy. Pain is a gift, boy. Hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees and I kneel. So he's basically saying, like, sticks and stones are breaking my bones. Like, I'm in pain. But I feel like it's him referring, like, this whole thing was referring to, like, the devil, kind of. Whenever he referenced God or the Holy Trinity. So I think that's what I'm sticking with. Let me know what you guys think down below, or what you guys actually know the meaning is. Okay, let's go. We still got 2 more verses. Oh no, we still got 5 more verses. Oh my god. All right, I'm just gonna let it play. Let's go.
I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg the sky for mercy, mercy never came. I did me dirty, 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. Gears are turning, future stays uncertain. Surgeon incision, murder ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounced the gods when my body went missing. Back then, the pain spray ricochet like a Mac 10. Hot lead hit the bed that was trapped in. Red wings, seraphim out of God's grace. Cried tears from heaven like clapping. Stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix. Thick skin, stay humble Kendrick. Stay skeptic, check the biometrics. Bloodstained crime scene forensic. Lights on, lights out. Fade into the background. So down. Running from the silhouette of self-doubt. By now. Really should have figured this shit out. Lights on, lights out. Smackdown. Let it be. Quote John Lennon. Click clack, John got shot for attention. What does that tell you about the good of intentions? Bitterness formed in a storm of aggression. Prophets get dropped, imagining heaven. Martin Luther, Mahatma, dead. 6-6 followed by 6 and 7. Build and praise and bury them dead. I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous. Half is down and half a gram. Half those troubles and thoughts stay darker than Urukai master plan. Sharper than glass shards, splinter and cinnamon. Irony could kill a man. Pain makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down parmesans. Followed by 7 whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive. Sin 2, lust makes the grass look greener, crucifies trust. Sin 3, gluttony, humans consume and consume, planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy. 4, sloth, rinse and repeat, reruns, repeat, time lost. Sin 5, envy, that's when one man's win is another man's frenzy. Sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killers, psychopath. Sin 7, greed plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take what we need and take more than we need, then our oceans will bleed. Still we feed and we sleep and repeat. Then we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the meat, we inherit this world that we bruise and we beat. We inherit this vanity, circles of creeds. Inherit the liars, the murderous thieves. One sin for every one day of the week.
Oh, check out my gaming channel. I'm making videos on that. That was a lot to take in. I just let it play out. All right, let's see. I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg. This freaking rhyme scheme was insane. I beg for the sky. I begged the sky for mercy. Mercy never came. Life did me dirty. 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. Gears are turning. Future stays uncertain. Surgeon, incision, murder, ambition. Fear of the known. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounce the gods where my body went missing. Well, I kneel at the altar of my own disease. So basically, let's see what this may be a double. Not only is Ren kneeling to pray, but he may be worshipping the porcelain altar, vomiting due to his illness. Okay, toilet. That took me a while to get that. Okay, and I beg for the sky for mercy. Mercy never came. Life did me dirty. 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still. So they say Jesus died for your sins, but his sins are still lurking even at 33, which is the age that Jesus died for the sins. Right? Let's see. Ren was 33 years old when he wrote this, and may have been thinking about other famous people who died at the same age, including many rappers, famously Nipsey Hussle, Big Mo, Pimp C, Dope Boy Raw, Slim 400, Static Major, Mad Clip, Like the Ripper, and Cam the Cold Heart. Yeah, I mean, could be, could very well be paying homage. I mean, he paid a lot of homage in the ones coming up to a bunch of people, so it could be. Gears are turning, future stays uncertain, so he's just constantly thinking about everything, and he doesn't know where his future is gonna lie. Surgeon, incision, murder, ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves religion. Yeah, I mean that's why you keep faith, right? Because you don't know. Um, Denounce the gods where my body went missing. Well, this is a lot. All right, there's a lot to unpack here. Ren is talking about himself through allusions to his friend's suicide and the story of the tomb of Jesus. According to the Bible, when Jesus' followers unlocked the open tomb, they found his body went missing. People believed it was a miracle. Ren is talking about himself here, but he's also alluding to his friend Joe Hughes, who jumped off the bridge. Your body's missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. His body was never uncovered. Oh wow. Though Ren is currently agnostic and does not identify with any particular religion, he speaks in an interview that he went through a period during the early part of his illness where he tried out just about every religion looking for anything that could help him. Ultimately, religion didn't help him, and he denounced the gods in his adult life. No, gods plural here because he obviously went through different religions. The Bible uses the word denounce to mean one hardening themselves against the ultimate truth of God, and is sometimes thought to be a sin that cannot be forgiven. Okay. He carries a lot of guilt for not reaching out to his friend in time to save him and struggles with forgiveness for that. Okay. Back then, the pain sprayed ricocheted like a Mac 10. So, Mac 10 fully automatic, especially if you got that switch. Hot lead hit the bed I was trapped in. So, hot lead, when you shoot out of a gun, the lead is hot. Bullets are made of lead. Hit the bed I was trapped in. The pain hit him like if he was getting shot multiple times by a fully automatic submachine gun. Red wings, seraphim out of God's grace. Let's see, Isaiah 6, seraphim are 6 red-winged angels, one whom purged Isaiah of sin by laying a burning coal on his mouth. Isaiah was a prophet selected to speak God's word. A seraphim angel purified Isaiah by touching a burning coal to his unclean lips to purge him of sin. That's crazy. Like, he knows so much about religion. Unclean lips can be interpreted of the sins of speaking, such as God's name in vain. Ren is likening the pain of his illness to the burning coals touching Isaiah's lips. Out of God's grace. Cried tears from heaven like Clapton. So Eric Clapton. Tears in heaven. So paying homage to him. Stick pins in a voodoo. Hendrix. Yeah, voodoo child. Jimi Hendrix. Could also be paying homage to Godsmack there. Voodoo. Thick skin, stay humble. Kendrick. It's sit down. Be humble. Stay skeptic. Check the biometrics. Bloodstain crime scene. Forensic. Self-evident there. That's self-explanatory, not self-evident. Lights on, lights out. Fade into the background. Slow down. Running from the silhouette of self-doubt. By now. Really should have figured this shit out. Lights on, lights out. Smack down. Okay. Let it be. Quote John Lennon from the Beatles, right? Click, clack. John got shot for attention. So, John Lennon was murdered by Mark Chapman in 1980 for claiming the Beatles were more popular than Jesus, and for writing songs like God, which describes God as a concept that measure our pain. Imagine, which asks us to imagine that there's no heaven. Okay. Minister and civil rights activist Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in 1968 for preaching racial equality. Okay, so that's what he's talking about. There. What does that tell you about good? The good of intentions, bitterness formed in a storm of aggression. Prophets get dropped imagining heaven. They explained that annotation a little bit too early. Martin Luther, Mahatma, more Dennis. Who's Mahatma? Oh, Gandhi. Okay. More deadness. 6 followed by 6 and 7. Build them, praise them, bury them, dead them. Yeah. I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous. This rhyme scheme reminded me of Eminem. The way he constructs everything, and the way he wrote it or rapped it was insane. My heart isn't half righteous, half is damned, and half a gram, half those troubles and thoughts stay darker than Uruk-hai's master plan. Who's that? Uruk-hai are the elite fighting force of orc kind in Tolkien's world of Middle-earth from the Lord of the Rings. The evil wizard Saruman used his dark arts to create the Uruk-hai army to conquer all of the Middle-earth. Ren references Lord of the Rings in several songs, suggesting he is a fan of the books, movies, or video games. I've never been into Lord of the Rings, so I would never have got that. So he's basically saying that he was born halfway, basically. Like he was given half a life. I guess because the other half was taken by pain, right? So his thoughts stayed darker than this evil wizard. Sharper than glass, shard splinter, and sinner man. Irony can kill a man. Pain makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down Parmesan. So cheese, obviously, for money. That's what it's explaining there. I want to understand the pain makes money when the music lands. And this doesn't really explain it. So if you guys can explain that one to me. I'm thinking of it as sinner man, irony could kill a man. Pain makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down Parmesan. Like he's making money off of his pain, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. And then sinner man could be a reference to the previous verse where he was talking about where was it? The mercy of Jesus dying for the sins, and his sins were still lurking. So I'm guessing he's referencing back to that. All right, verse 8, 666 followed by 7. 7 whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride. Pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive. Sin 2, lust. Lust makes the grass look greener, crucifies trust. Sin 3, gluttony. Humans consume and consume planet Earth, gets a frontal lobotomy. Sloth. Rinse and repeat. Reruns, repeat, time lost. Envy. That's when one man's win is another man's frenzy. Wrath. Rage, vengeance, killers, psychopaths. Greed. Greed plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take what we need, then we take more than we need, then our oceans will bleed. Still we feed and we feed and we sleep, then repeat. Then we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the mean. We inherit this world that we bruised and we beat. We inherit this vanity, circus of creeps. Inherit the liars, the murderers, thieves. One sin for every one day of the week. So 7 sins, 7 days of the week. One sin for every day of the week. Everyone's sins is contributing to the world that we bruised and beat. And we as humanity are becoming weak. That one he's just explaining, you know, the 7 sins, wrapping up this entire song and giving the basically the evil side of what these sins are. And yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. The way he switched up what I think he went through like 3 different beats and like 4 or 5 different flow changes. And I just love the way he emphasizes certain things or certain verses so that way you make sure that you get that part, you know? Insane. Absolutely insane. And this song was well worth the wait. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, if you did, drop a like, comment down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, this is Dad of War. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Let me know what else you guys would like to see from Ren. I do have some of the previous recommendations coming up. I just wanted to get this one done because it looked interesting. The artwork and everything. So, yeah. Appreciate y'all. I'm Dad of War, and I'm out. Peace.